Hey, beautiful. Welcome to the Mindset with Mary podcast, where we dive deep into all things mind, body, and soul to help you live your most authentic life, step into your power, and manifest the life of your dreams. I'm your host, Mary, your go-to life coach, mindset mentor, and spiritual guru, on a mission to help you break through self-doubt, anxiety, and limiting beliefs so that you can finally create the life you deserve. Each week, I'll be here with practical tips and empowering insights to help you live with confidence and intention. So whether you're looking to gain clarity, master your mindset, or go after your soul level desires, you're in the right place. Grab a cup of coffee, find a cozy spot, let's dig in. Hello, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm excited about today's episode. Doing something a little different than I normally do, so bear with me here, but I promise it's going to be freaking amazing. I want to share with you the insights that I have had throughout the last week from my meditations, those spiritual downloads, and things that come to me while I'm in that place of peace. I don't know where this idea came from. I'm just going to guess. Spiritual guidance and my intuition saying you need to start an episode all about what you've learned throughout this week, and keep doing that, because the things that come to you during meditation are things that come to you for a reason. It's things that will help you. It's things that you need to share with the people who listen to this podcast and hopefully help them in the process as well. So we're going to dive in. And the first thing I really want to talk about is really just, if you've been feeling stuck, if you've questioned your journey, or just really doubting your power, this is going to be the episode for you. And really the overview and key topics within this episode is going to be inner power, perseverance, embracing failure, and letting your light shine through. So if any of those things are capturing your attention, or just feeling like they are on the same wavelength of what you need, then this is the place to be. And I'm so excited to be here and share these thoughts and ideas with you. But before we dig in, I just want to remind you that if you're looking for more tools and resources to help you manifest the life of your dreams, I've got your back. Make sure you check out the show notes. There's a free intention setting journal. You can go onto Amazon and get the Wake Up Manifestation Journal that will help you wake up and be able to get your thoughts, ideas, and things out into the world, out to the universe, help you get more clear and define what success truly means to you, and help you reach your freaking goals. And then on top of that, don't forget, I offer a free coaching call. So if this is calling to you, if you're wanting to dig a little deeper, you're wanting that accountability, a coach to help you succeed and reach your goals, I would absolutely love to be the person to do that for you. You can check out my free coaching link, and we can look at where you're at, where you're going, get really clear on the mindset strategies, and really help you build a vision of success so that you leave that session having a game plan in place so that you can manifest the life of your dreams, whatever it is you're working towards, whether it be your health, your business, maybe you're just wanting to improve a relationship with someone in your life. I've got your back. I'd love to help you. Go make sure you check out those resources. One more quick note, don't forget to stay tuned, because we're going to be having a manifestation challenge coming up in December. I'm so excited to share with you my 5-step process on how I manifest everything I have within my life currently. So make sure you stay tuned. Okay, let's dig in. I will not make you wait any longer. Today's episode is going to be epic. I just know it. This week has been eye-opening for me. I don't know if it's the full moon. I don't know if it's because it's the final supermoon of the year, whatever it is, that last calling of the year saying, open your eyes, go for the gold, Mary Jo, this is it. Let's dig in. So girl, if you are here and you are wanting to create some sort of transformation in your life, the first insight that came to me is going to be super powerful for you. Typically, I go into a meditation knowing what my mantra is going to be, whether it just be simply, one. Sometimes I use one because it's just quick and easy. And I can just say one, one, one. And the true meaning of that is like, I am one, I am whole, I am connected with source, with life. That's what one means to me. But oftentimes I will pick a mantra that resonates with what I'm manifesting or resonates with what I'm trying to release or whatever it be. And I went into this meditation saying, okay, my mantra is just going to be simply I am. Like no attachment to anything else, just I am. So I started repeating this mantra to myself in my meditation. I am, I am. And as I did that, what came to me is I'm infinite, I'm boundless, I'm abundant. So I kept repeating that over and over again, which was kind of crazy. Like, oh my gosh, this mantra just came to me and here it is. And I'm infinite, I'm boundless, I'm abundant, I'm infinite, I'm boundless, I'm abundant. And it stuck and it felt so good. And I just could feel the energy vibing through my body. And so the insight that I really want to share with you is when I was repeating this over and over again, the thought came to my mind, it could literally happen overnight, Mary. You are limitless, you are boundless, you are abundant. You are abundant. There's abundance in your life, and it could literally happen overnight. The thing that you're wanting to achieve could literally happen overnight. And if you don't open your eyes up to that idea and you keep thinking that like, well, it hasn't happened yet, then it's probably not going to happen yet. So explore this idea of what transformation really looks like for you. Could it happen overnight? Visualize and picture yourself as this limitless being, already abundant, and open your mind. Just open it up as much as you can. I know sometimes this can be hard because your brain is going to fight these visualizations. I don't know if you have that struggle like I do. I will try to visualize my goal and my dream, and my brain will literally try to block it off because it's so afraid of what that would do. Like the work that I would have to put in for that, the steps to get there, my mind just starts going crazy and wild. And so I have to shut that off and just say, okay, like we're going to worry about that later. The how does not matter right now. Right now, we're just going to focus on what it is that I'm creating and seeing it and visualizing it. So I just want you to, at some point this week, set aside time to really visualize and remind yourself that you are abundant. You are limitless. You are boundless. You can literally create something and it can happen overnight. It could literally shift overnight. You could wake up and your podcast might blow up. You could wake up and your husband wraps his arms around you and tells you he loves you and that he cannot wait to spend the rest of his life with you. Your dream vacation could happen overnight. Your credit card could be paid off overnight. Like whatever it is that you're creating, it could literally happen overnight. That is huge, and it's a beautiful mindset to take into this world with you. The next insight that I want to talk about is that life is an inner game. The core insight was really that everything is created from within me. I'm spirit energy, and the universe is here to help me succeed. I cannot believe how many times I forget this. And I remember I took a manifestation mindset course about 5 years ago. Maybe it wasn't 5, maybe it was only like 4 or 3 years ago, but I often forget the idea of what this coach taught in her program. Her name is Sophie Kish. I think it's Sophie Kish. She's beautiful. She's amazing. She's powerful, but she talks about how we spend so much of our life looking at the outside, right? We're created to believe, like, as we grow up, right? When I say created, like we are molded, I guess is the right word, rather than created. We're molded and shaped to believe that the outside world is what truly matters. Our cultural society, or I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Bear with me. It's coming, I promise. It's shaping us to think that the outside world matters more than the inside world. It makes us believe that how we look is more important than how we feel. It's, if you have so many followers, that means that you have this validity that your coaching program is more powerful than somebody else's, or that if you have, these beautiful rings and jewelry and this amazing car, that's what's important in life. And while those things are beautiful and amazing and all the wonderful things, what really matters in life is our experiences and the people that we get to spend with all of that. And yes, those things are fun and they're beautiful. However, everything in that outer world is created from your inner world. And if you're so focused on the outer world, so focused on the outer world, it's going to be hard to create from your inner world, because you're going to be focused on the package. Anyways, bringing it back to where I was going. Holy cow. This is why I have notes in front of me, because I would totally go off on tangents for hours. Okay. Coach Sophie Kish, her program called Mind Your Power, which was all about mindset and manifestation, taught that we put this focus on our outer world and we forget that we are spiritual beings. We forget that we are more than just our body, that there is more to us than that. And what this is really like is we go to the store, we buy a bag of peaches, we bring the peaches home, we empty the bag of peaches, and we eat the wrapper because the wrapper is so beautiful and amazing. And we just throw the peaches away. And we forget what truly matters. We forget it's what's inside that matters. And that what's inside actually creates the outside, right? That package can't be the package without knowing what the peaches were first. We have to remember that we are not a printout. We are not just this paper printed from a printer at all. It comes with programming. It's the programming. It's how we perceive life. That's what's created on our outside world. So if you're trying to create something in your outside world, do not forget that it comes from within. Everything is created from within you. Your spirit energy, and the universe is here to help you succeed. And when you put the focus on training your mind and meditating and journaling and practicing forgiveness and releasing burdens and tapping into the creativity that comes from within you and believing that you're capable, that's when your outside world changes. But you have to start from your inner world very first. And that's what I teach my clients in my program, is I help them see that it starts from inside of them and it shifts from there, right? Our thoughts create our emotions. Our emotions create our behavior, and our behavior is going to determine the results that we get. It's very simple, but it's a lot easier said than done. And sometimes it's the accountability that a coach can help you see within your life and help you get to where you want to be. It's the questions that I ask my clients so that they can stop and think about where they're going, where they want to go, and just stop living in that habitual habit of this same thought process that goes over and over and over again and just creates the same results over and over and over again. You have to jump out of that. You have to stop it, and you have to start focusing on what's going on inside of you and be self-aware so that you can create different results. You can break habits. You don't need a coach, but if you do need accountability, I've got your back. One thing I always tell everyone is that you really don't need a coach. You don't need me to create this magic in your life. The magic is already within inside of you. But if you want to help speed that up, and you want somebody to keep you accountable, question you, and show you how to see life differently, I'm totally there for you, and I would love to work with you. So go check out that free coaching call. Okay, moving on to the next insight that I had this week: endurance. Keep going, keep growing, keep going. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. If you guys watched Finding Nemo, if you haven't yet, go see Finding Nemo. What the heck? That's been out forever. Finding Nemo is literally one of my favorite movies ever. And that quote, just keep swimming, is such a good reminder. And this is what came to me in my meditation this week, was that, you are powerful. And you have this vision, you have this journey, you have this mission that you want to bring about, and it's happening, but it's starting to get hard, and you're getting to that hump where, holy cow, is this really what we want? And your brain is saying, Mary, is this worth it? Is the time, energy, and effort that we're putting into this worth it? And it's questioning itself over and over and over again. And I'm sure you've recognize this in your life with things that you're trying to create, whether that be a fitness routine, right? Like we get into this, and about week 3, we start questioning, like, is this really worth it? Like, why am I doing this? My body like aches and my freaking quads are on fire. Or, maybe you're working on a relationship and you guys just aren't seeing eye to eye, and it's like, oh my gosh, I just want to just walk away. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Whatever it is that you're working on, if it is calling to your soul, if you know that if it worked out, it would absolutely just light up your world, keep going, keep growing. Just keep swimming. Commit, practice, and train. Acknowledge that the challenges are going to be there. Acknowledge that being vulnerable, maybe you're a content creator and it's so hard to put yourself out there on the internet. There's going to be hiccups. There's going to be fear. But if you don't build this endurance and strength right now, it's not going to happen, because the universe is testing you. The universe is asking you, is this worth it enough for you to keep going? Because once you get over this plateau, once you break free from this, it's going to freaking explode. But you have to prove to me that it's worth it. You have to prove to me that it's so freaking worth it. So, things that came up during my meditation: keep going, stay intention focused, live throughout your day intention focused, keep your eyes forward, keep your purpose clear, know your why, and just freaking keep going. So I want to back up a little bit. What do I mean by stay intention focused? If you guys have ever heard of Abraham Hicks, you know that she talks about segment intending. Living your life intentionally is going to help you create a very magical life. I forget about this so much, and I wish that I could be better at it. But it grows, right? I keep practicing. I keep retraining my brain to think this way. But it's just as simple as every segment within your life, right? Now I'm getting in my car to go to work. Before I even pull away, I think about, okay, I want to make it to work safely. I want to make sure that my son gets to the bus on time. I want to do this. And when I get to work, what I want to create is a beautiful morning. I want to grab my coffee and I want to take a few deep breaths, and then I want to be able to, knock out a bunch of emails and help a bunch of people for the first few hours. And then, I want to make sure that I get my walk in. And you really just kind of put intent into whatever it is you're about to do before you do it. So then you get to work, you get there safely, you get your son to school on time, whatever that is. And And then when you get to work, you set the intention again. Okay, here I am at work. I want this day to go smoothly. I want to be able to solve problems quickly. I want to be able to, take a lunch break at this time and yada, yada, yada. Whatever you're working on, just stay intention focused. Keep your eyes forward and make sure your purpose is very, very clear. Why are you doing this? Why are you focused on this? Why are you intending on this? Because I want to have a good day. Because I want to show up for others in my life. So hopefully you can really just keep that endurance going. That's what this entire insight that came from my meditation, build that endurance, build the strength, keep going, keep growing, because what's on the other side is so powerful. It's so amazing. And if you give up now, it's not going to happen. So keep going. My husband and I were struggling about 2 years ago, was December of 2022. And this is the first time I've ever spoke about this publicly. My husband and I almost got a divorce. We have always had a great relationship, but things were changing for us. I had a job that was really stressful and it was hard on our relationship, and we were struggling. But we decided that we needed to work on it. It wasn't over yet. We still loved each other. We still wanted to make it happen. And it was hard. It was freaking hard. I really just wanted to give up. I did not want to keep going. But I stayed the course. I kept my eyes forward. I kept my intention. And I focused. And I visualized. And I meditated. And I trusted that everything was going to work out. And here we are. Almost to Christmas of 2024, and I've never had a stronger relationship with my husband in my entire life. And I'm so grateful. I'm so proud of me. I'm so proud of him. It has literally been a couple shit shows of a year. We've had so many people pass away in our lives. It's been hard on us. But we did it. We kept going. We kept going. And things are working out for us. So I just want to remind you, no matter where you are in life, no matter what you're trying to manifest, no matter what it is that you're working on, that endurance is important. And something that I learned, and this is so cheesy and so silly, but something that I've learned when I was a Beachbody coach, if you guys are familiar with, what is her name? Autumn Calabrese. I don't know how you say her name. But she always said in her workouts, like, if you need to take a break, and then get back up and keep going. And she always said, like, you can do anything for a minute. So, like, push through. Like, do a minute of, like, intentional focus and then let go. Take a break and then keep going. Life is going to be so much better when you start focusing on the fact that you're being tested, and that if you give up now, it's not going to happen. And with that being said, just remember there's other things within the process that you can give up on. Giving up doesn't mean that you're weak or that you're wrong or that you're bad or anything. Sometimes you have to give up things, right? Right now, my focus is on TikTok. I had to give up a little bit on Instagram. I wanted to focus more on TikTok. And I can't do both at the same time. And maybe one day I will get there. But I wanted to do both so bad. And I'm not there yet. And so it's not that I'm giving up on Instagram. It's just that I'm giving up on the time and energy there. That I'm going to start putting my focus on that TikTok space. I'm going to post there more frequently, and I'll capture the posts that I put there and put them on my Instagram. And I'm still going to show up on Instagram, but sometimes it's okay to give up so that you can build your endurance in other places. So hopefully that all makes sense. It's kind of scattered. Sometimes that's how my meditations go, but ultimately I just want to remind you that life is going to present challenges. Don't give up on your soul level desires. If you need to, let go of the things that you don't need anymore, that aren't serving you or not benefiting you at the time, but keep going with your soul level desires because they're always going to come back. They're never going to go away. They're going to keep going. So next insight for you, be the light and seek the light. So something that came to me during my meditation that was just so beautiful was oftentimes I will ask for guidance, or just really lately I've been trying to connect with my spirit guides. I haven't done that for a while. And last week I asked okay, I want you to write through me. After I'm done with this meditation, I'm going to just write through me. Let me know how I know when my spirit guides are with me. And when I started putting pen to paper, it was immediately when you see the light shining through. And I'm like, what does that mean? Blah, blah, blah. And in this meditation throughout this week, this beautiful message came through. And I just knew that it was my grandma Trudy shining through and letting me know that she was there with me. And she said to me, my dear Mary Jo, the light in my world, my sweet little girl, my beautiful cuddle queen, you can have anything you want because it always comes from a place of pure love. But what you need to remember is that your trauma does not have to be cleared for you to manifest. Your self-doubt cannot stop you. Your worry of what others think is going to kill your happiness. So let go. Be you. You are the lightness. You are spirit energy. And let that shine through. Be the light you were born to be. Forgive, create, be free, and stay the path. So what does this all mean? I want you to remember to embody the lightness. You are spirit energy in this everyday life. Every single moment, when you're holding your kids, when you're holding your loved ones, when you're spending time with your best friends, just remember you are lightness shining through because you are spirit energy. Let that shine through. And sometimes I know that can be challenging because we live in a fear-based world. But take a deep breath, put your hand on your heart, trust that everything's going to be okay, and let your lightness shine through. Okay, moving on to the next insight. I want you to remember to choose a path of authenticity. So something that really came to me, and I talked about it in the last part, where your trauma doesn't have to be cleared to manifest. That was a huge insight for me and a huge reminder that just because I have trauma doesn't mean I can't manifest, because I've been living in this illusion that I couldn't manifest what I wanted because I had this trauma that I had to clear, and I couldn't manifest it if it wasn't going to clear. And so I was doubting myself, and I was worrying it's not going to happen because I just have so much trauma, and I've got to fix it. I've got to figure it out. I've got to hurry and get through this trauma. And I've decided that I have to slow down. That was what this insight was truly about, was you need to slow down. You can still manifest if your trauma is not cleared. Your trauma is going to take care of itself in time, and you're putting the work in, so you don't need to freak out. You don't need to worry. And you still get to be yourself in that process. Sometimes I worry that because I have trauma, I'm not fully my true self. But in all reality, my true self is the lightness and the darkness. And that trauma makes me who I am. It taught me so many things. And at the same time, that still sucks. And at the same time, there are other people out there who've gone through similar things that I have. And if I don't show up and I don't be authentically me, and I don't share this message with you, that's going to suck because this message is important. This is powerful. So I want you to remember that you get to show up as yourself, and you get to stop believing these limits and things that keep coming to you, right? Like that you can't be yourself with your trauma. That's bullshit. You get to be yourself because you are you in the lightness and in the darkness. And while, yes, we want to seek the lightness because lightness will always find you when you seek it, it's okay to embrace the fact that there's some darkness within you and love yourself for that. And if you show up and you're sarcastic and you're ornery or whatever it is, like, it's okay. Just be yourself. It's okay. So release those limiting beliefs and embrace your authenticity. So a really good mantra to take with you into your meditation is let it go. So if you're feeling like you're not able to be yourself, or you're feeling like you just can't fully love and accept where you are, take that mantra with you into your next meditation. Last but not least, I really just want to remind you that you are limitless, you are light, and that the epic version of you is created from within, and the universe is freaking rooting for your success. It's right there with you the whole time. Open up to that because it's truly there, and you're amazing, and you get to create whatever you want. You are limitless. You are infinite. You are spirit energy. Hopefully this episode was helpful in some way, shape, or form. I just want to remind you that we have a manifestation challenge coming up. It's going to start on December 9th. I will give you more details in the next episode, but stay tuned. And if you want to join that challenge, you can go ahead and make sure that you subscribe to my channel on Instagram, because that's where all of the freebies are going to come from. The journaling prompts, whether I offer a free meditation. I'm not quite sure what this container will hold, but all of those fun things that I decide to put into there, that's going to be on my channel that's on Instagram. So go to Instagram and search Mindset with Mary. That's Mindset with Mary. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and I'll give you more details there, as well as tuning into the next episode so that I can give you some more details. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to dig deeper, don't forget that I offer a free coaching call. You can go ahead and check that out in the show notes. Thank you so much. I love you with all of my heart. Oh, and don't forget, you are spirit energy. Mwah. Hey, beautiful. Thank you so much for tuning in. If today's episode helped you in any way, shape, or form, please leave a rating, review, or share it with someone who would benefit. I appreciate your support. It means the absolute world to me and helps this podcast soar to the top of the charts. And remember, if you're looking for even more tools and resources to help you, I've got your back. Check out the notes for more. Plus, don't miss your opportunity to book a free coaching call where we can dive into the mindset shifts and strategies that will help you move forward and manifest your dreams. Until next time, babe. Mwah.